Hello and welcome to another update video about RUNE. RUNE moves currently higher and it reacted to our trend reversal area, to our support area here in orange that I communicated to you in the last videos. Highlighted to you that we can get a fifth wave to the upside here as long as the $1.64 level is holding. So it was one of the pivot points, a relevant trend reversal area, and the price is pushing higher currently, apparently in wave 5 of 5. Potentially of 1. So the white wave count is the bullish count, not entirely confirmed, but again, the trend reversal area was respected. So it's good sign for trend continuation higher at the moment. Quick reminder, we are observing here if RUNE can develop 5 waves to the upside. We had a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, here potential wave 4, and now the potential wave 5. The wave 5 would unfold as an ending diagonal, as it seems, with corrective subwave structures, because what I have labeled here as wave 1 in wave 5 is just a 3-wave move, the wave 2 as well, the wave 3 as well. It's a 3-wave move, A, B, C, yeah, and the C wave is a 5-wave move. The wave 4 probably finished because it came down deep enough, and to be honest, any deeper wouldn't be good. Yeah, the fifth wave could be unfolding now, and it would also be an ABC structure where I would say probably the A wave is still in the making. So got something like that, A wave, B wave, C wave of wave 5. I will move this across, but essentially this chart will get interesting again now, I think, if we get the 5 waves, because after the 5 waves, we can watch for an ABC pullback in a wave 2 correction, where we will then define a fairly likely trade setup. Okay, so this would be the next pullback trade setup. We had one here. This worked. I think the next one should be coming then in the wave 2 pullback zone, which I cannot give you yet because first of all, we need to see if RUNE can actually make a new high. If you entered in the box, I can only encourage you to maybe move up your stop loss. Essentially, that's up to you, but I would always try to take the risk out in the current market conditions as soon as possible. Further evidence that this is indeed wave 5 would be a break above the 3rd wave high, which was made at $2. So this would be basically a bit of a breakout point to the upside. And let's talk about what the targets would be. I mean, what would be a target for this 5th wave? We can, to calculate that, take here the length of waves 1 through 3, go to the low of the wave 4, and we get targets. $2.04, that's the 61.8 fib extension. I would pay attention to that level. $2.14 and $2.27. These are sort of the common targets that we would expect. There's another way of measuring targets, and maybe we see an overlap, because we can take the larger degree, waves 1 through 3. We go to the low of the wave 4, and here we see a bit of an overlap at the following levels. $2.14, okay, now that's the key level, $2.14. So I would pay attention to that level specifically. Above that level, I've got, yeah, $2.27 and $2.34, and maybe all the way up to $2.60, but that would be, in my opinion, too far away for the current structure, okay? So obviously the yellow wave count is not off the radar here, that's still relevant, but important is to say that in both scenarios, obviously this trend reversal area was relevant, because in the yellow wave count, this here to the downside could be a wave 1 of wave 3. We're now moving up in the wave 2 of the wave 3, and therefore it is so important to always adjust your stop loss. You know, this is obviously quite high risk now because we're far away from we're far away from the lows here. Okay, so we have extended quite a lot to the upside, and therefore risk always increases when we push higher and higher and higher. And the yellow wave count is definitely an option as long as the price stays below $1.99. So just make sure that yeah, adjusting stop losses is useful. That's why I like pullback trade setups, because typically you see some kind of a reaction anyway that allows you to take the risk out quite quickly. Targets for the 5th wave are mentioned, and it would be important that the price now stays above a certain level to keep going. Obviously, invalidation point here is the wave 4 low at $1.66, but we can use the 50% retracement level as a first indication when this might start to break down again. So that is now $1.78. As long as that level is holding against that level, upside pressure should be kept alive. So yeah, that's my update about RUNE. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.